Alright, welcome to my open world level design assignment. Let's get it started. Right, we start here in the tower. If you turn around, we get to see that this game is about collecting spells. You will find them inside books out in the world. We get a thing that says ground floor, but most importantly, I want the player to immediately focus on this window, and when they go to it, they can look at and see the broken mountain and the text. Someone broke a mountain, must be a lot of power, go get it. So this is the main goal of the level. Turn on, we can go touch this, nothing happens, but if we touch this magic thing, we get teleported to the ground floor. Not much to do here. We have a door and we have a cauldron. If we touch the cauldron, it says it's a health potion, so we can return here anytime we're hurt. The only other thing to do is, well, I guess we could go back up, or now that we touch the door, it opens. Going up, we can immediately see a big door and then the hint of the mountain that we just saw and got like kind of enforced that as the goal. There's also like in case the player misses the mountain, they still see it. We get a signpost. This is the Great Gate and the rest of the adventure. Hopefully the player will realize like the Great Gate is the first thing. Don't know why that grass is white. It was green when I put it there. Anyway, we march up to the Great Door. Not prepared, collect more spells in return. Alright, so we also get another reinforcement of the message from the earlier, from the top room of the tower. Alright, if we turn around then, we get to see Forest of Icy Death, and we still have this one. And when we look here, we can see a strange blue thing. So let's try jumping on the blue thing. Player is bounced over here. Inside, they get some type of puzzle. This is a little jumping puzzle that we can't actually complete yet. We just bounce back and forth. We do notice the purple thing there, so we yield. And we're teleported back outside. Another purple thing here, so the player's supposed to like get a hint that those are important. Another one up there. And then we see here the road sign, so teleporter's tomb and teleporter's castle. Well, that must be the tomb. We can't do anything with that, so let's go to the castle. A small jumping thing here. And, whoop. Should probably just be lower and let the player jump straight up. Alright, we're inside the teleporter's castle. Walk around, see another jump pad. Takes us up here. Now we can probably surmise we're going here. Touch this wall. Get a little path down here. A book. Could this be a spell? It is. Yay, poor formatting of words. What it says is you got the teleport spell. So if you hold, why isn't this working? Supposed to get like a laser beam. There we go. So if we hold down the mouse button, we get the laser beam. Then we can aim our spells, and then when we let go, we fire. And this particular one teleports us to like purple surfaces. Go up here, max health increased. Nice. And we get two things we can do here. We can either go down back into this area or up to that area. But let's try this one. Now we know we can teleport to purple areas, but we can't see the purple area unless we're in the air, so we kind of gotta time it. Hit the wall, great, now we're here, another spell. Haste spell, run like the wind. And in this game we press Q to switch between spells. The haste spell makes us run faster and jump higher. Now that we're out here, we have a couple options. We can go back to there, to the great door. You can try that actually. Oop. There we go. So these teleporting planes are kind of the main travel system of the game. It's how you're supposed to get between different areas. And a lot of the game is built around getting the players to the teleporter's castle as soon as possible to get the spell, because we want the game to feel big, but we don't want the game to have a bunch of open space and like empty running parts. Alright, judging skill. You are not prepared. Collect more spells in return. And it's probably not visible right now, but yeah, we can see kind of two of the little glass boxes there are emitting green light, where they before all emitted red. So we're 2 out of 4. We can go back up to this place. Bing! Uh, Up here we get a pretty nice vista, like an overview of the area. We get to see the hub area over there, the mountain, which is our goal, the great door, and then the forest of icy death. Uh, but we also get a key. You got a key, find out what it unlocks. Alright, let's pick an area at random. Let's pick this place. Dropping down here, we can see our path back to the hub that we didn't really see before. It's yeah, so we can go back into the tower. If we're taking damage, we can heal back up to full health. Here we get another waypost where we can see domain of the teleporter, which is the area we just came from, the castle and the tomb. And then we get locked tower. So hopefully the player can either, if they go round the way we did in this video, they get to the top of the thing, get the key, and then they find a place called locked tower when they have a key, and they realize, okay, I gotta use the key to unlock the tower. Or if the player goes the other way out the tower, and they get here, quickly look, locked tower, they try to unlock it, can't open it, and then you hopefully when you find the key you piece it together. There's also these rune things, or this rune stone object is here, and there's also one up on the mountain. Either way, we can now unlock this, grab another max health increase, and now we can see that we haven't actually. The max health has increased, but our current health is not increased, so we can go back to the tower. Haste spell again to eliminate some of that travel time. Glug 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 glug. From here we can either go through the forest, or we can go up here. I've used this landscape material to try to get the player to walk like on these paths. It's a little bit more clear from up here. Either way, they get up here. They can see down the other side of this area. We can see a runestone, a lake, and another teleport area. We can go there. From here we can see a book over there with some water around it. Unfortunately, our teleport spell can't actually get us to it, and I don't think the haste spell can. No, also can't get us to jump across there. We have this thing, which I want to show off, but so this is supposed to be a bit of a trap. If the player activates this, they'll get jumped by some enemies, which they can't really kill. So rather than doing that, let's go into the forest. I think it's important in like open world environments and experiences to have some danger out there, some things that the player is not supposed to be prepared for to interact with. Anyways, now we're in this magical forest area. We get to get these lovely little crystal balls floating around. I'm gonna kind of create like a will-o'-the-wisp sort of environment with them. I think the area needs to be a bit darker for that to properly come across. But anyways, now we get another spell and this runestone. So let's pick up the spell. We got the icicle spell. So if we press Q again, we can fire an icicle. Let's there we go. Load it in properly. Witches are coming, prepare to fight. See this kind of charging up and then cracking. Now as you might notice, this doesn't look very fun, and that's because it's not. Because combat is difficult, making enemies in AI is difficult, and I haven't been able to put the time into that. Either way, we defeat the witches. Use the haste spell to like run up on them. Got some more here. As you can see, the witches have they're not too friendly with each other. So they will kind of attack one another. They will also, as you can see here, the my projectiles and their projectiles will kind of interlock. And just the two more. Got a weird little bug there where their projectiles fly sideways sometimes. Alright, we got them. Now it's super damaged again, so we have a pretty good incentive to rush back to the tower. Whoop. Fill up on some health potion. Let's go this way this time. The misalignment of the running animation and the speed, it feels something like something from the Flash movie. Anyways, this is a little broken bridge area. It's supposed to gate the player from going to this part of the island too soon, as well as the forest with dangerous enemies. Because you're supposed to, well, get the teleport spell and use that to kind of travel around. So you can see we can, there we go. See, as you can see, we have teleport planes here, and if you walk up onto the bridge, you can see the only ways to get through is to use the teleport or the icicle spell, or not the icicle, the haste spell to jump across. And the only way to get the haste spell is via the teleport spell. Alright, so now we're back here. We can try to get this book now because the icicle spell, if I can select it properly, there we go. It freezes water. This ice is what to do. Kind of jumping across here. Hup, hup. We get fireball. Let's just jump back. So fireball is slower, but it deals more damage than the icicle spell. It's probably supposed to be quite a bit faster than this. And since the enemies only have like one projectile worth of health anyways, it doesn't really matter. But anyways, now we can activate this runestone and we can make the player feel much more experienced since last time. So you get that sense of progression throughout. Alright, we've beaten those. We can also calculate that we do have 4 spells now, which means that the Great Gate should be open to us. Oh, got locked up with that one. We can teleport over here. Still don't know what that grass is white. Anyways, judging skill. The way is open. Proceed to the final peak, which is the broken mountain. Oh, whoops. So yeah, I haven't actually designed anything beyond this point. But you and me together, we can pretend there's a grand finale here. So let's imagine there's like this awesome area where you get to prove that you have all the spells and like with the Great Gates kind of makes sense within the game. So that you needed 4 spells to get here or to make it past here. It's like some puzzle with like a bunch of enemies. You need to go out on the ice to shoot the enemies. And then use fire to melt enemies' ice balls, ice floats, which is a thing you can do by the way. Or there's a level transition here that doesn't just pan into a wide open field. Because I didn't have time to, I didn't have scope to make more than this. Either way, uh, thank you so much for watching. My name is Fabian Wickström, level design student at TGA.